Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience tuning in to WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we appreciate you all being with us as well. Also, tuning in with our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music. We're glad you all could be with us, too. Well, there's a lot of uncertainty going on in the world, but believe it or not, according to a new survey, millennials are feeling pretty good when it comes to especially their financial situations. They're juggling a lot when it comes to careers and families, but according to a new research from Ameriprise Financial, 6 out of 10 of millennials feel good about their financial situations going through this year, but they're looking for some help to be able to navigate the uncertainty that we face. Also, of course, where they can be able to help find out ways to be able to protect their assets. We have the perfect guest that's joining us today. Marcy Keckler is here. She is the Senior Vice President of Financial Advice Strategy at Ameriprise Financial. We'll talk to her not only about the survey, but also where millennials can go for more financial advice as well. Marcy, thank you again for the time. Really do appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you. So glad to join you today.
So I love great news, and this is really some encouraging news that Ameriprise is sharing. So tell us more about the study, Marcy, and what are some of the key findings that Ameriprise found?
We wanted to understand how are millennial investors situated today. They are now the largest generational population in the U.S., and as you said, the findings were generally positive. 6 out of 10 said that they are feeling pretty positive about their finances, but at the same time, just over half of them are also feeling challenged. And they're needing to balance a lot in their financial lives. They're at a life stage where they are balancing today's needs with, intermediate-term goals, long-term goals. They are in the heart of their working and earning years. If they have kids, they're certainly dealing with that. So although they're generally positive, they definitely are feeling a lot needs to be balanced at this point in their lives.
Well, so I think that's why the work that Ameriprise Financial does is so important then, Marcy. So what are some steps that millennials can take to protect their financial well-being, especially while they are balancing the things that you mentioned like family and everything else?
Well, we know that in addition to all the things they have to balance, millennials are also facing things in the current environment that many investors are. Things like concerns about high inflation. 90% of millennials said that is a concern. They're thinking about possible tax increases. Might there be a recession? They're wondering about what high interest rates are going to mean. And so many of them are taking action to address those concerns. And this was one of the really positive findings in the research. 95% of the millennial investors we talked to said they are taking some steps. And as a certified financial planner myself, the top 2 things that they report doing are absolutely music to my ears. The first is 60% said that they are working to spend less. And almost half said they are also trying to save more. And that's great advice at any life stage, but certainly at the millennial investor life stage, that's an important one to consider.
I want to ask you, Marcy, when it comes to the issue of inflation, that is top of mind for so many people, millennials included. How is that impacting the way that they kind of view the future, especially when it comes to their financial situation?
Well, we know that cost of living today as well as what things are going to cost in the future is one of the important things that people are navigating and managing. And our research showed that one of the actions millennial investors are taking that really can help is to have a comprehensive financial plan, to be able to work with a financial professional, to take an objective look at where you're situated, where things stand, and then make plans to achieve the goals that you want, to get them written down, to get them documented, and to have an action plan. That is something that can make a big difference. We learned that the millennial investors who are already working with a financial advisor, which is about a third of them, said that they feel even more confident about their financial situation. I mentioned that 60% of millennials overall feel positive. That number goes up to 75% when they have the help of a financial professional. So I think that's one of the things that can help manage the current and future impacts of inflation, but also to look at all the kind of risks and opportunities that you have in your financial life and have a plan that's going to help you feel confident and achieve your goals.
Marcy, I think this is really, should give us all, a lot of pause. For one thing, to show that millennials are paying attention to what's happening. They understand the impact on themselves, but also, of course, the optimism that is there, even though, there is some uncertainty out there. Again, everyone, Marcy Keckler is our guest. She's a Senior Vice President of Financial Advice Strategy at Ameriprise Financial, talking with us not only about their new study, but also the key findings when it comes to millennials and where they're feeling about their financial well-being. Marcy, where can our audience go for more information about the study, but also to find out about Ameriprise?
We have more information at ameriprise.com/millennials.
All right. Marcy, thank you again for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to having you back on the broadcast again.
Thank you.
And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, part of our Newsweek and You segment here at WYAD. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. So let's go make today amazing. Take care.